Going on? We're gonna try this shit again. Look, loving you is wrong. I'm just kind of tired, y'all. Y'all know this is my favorite of Tyler Perry shows to review, but even I can't find a fuck to give when it comes to this kind of stuff right here. I have no idea what the hell going on. Child, I told y'all yesterday I would give y'all a part. Episode 6 and episode 7. Episode 7 aired last night, okay? I'm gonna summarize episode 6. It was called The Power of Love. Basically, they got Brad down at the damn interrogation room. He ain't thinking because he doing a whole lot of talking and he don't have his attorney present. So whatever he's saying right now can be used against him in a court of law, but he keeps doing it. And Stevens is picking. He picking for information. He done tried reasoning with the man. He done tried trying to say that maybe he was mad about the fact that his wife and Randall had the affair. He done showed him a picture of them together, and it just happened to be a picture of them being, intimate, like kissing with each other and stuff. All of that is to elicit an emotion up out of Brad, and Brad is borderline giving him what he wants. He even brought in the fact that Brad was being sued by Randall for whatever, he claimed like he got beat up. I'll be out in a minute. That lawsuit, Brad ain't know nothing about all of that shit. Even brought in the Boots child, and the man said, "Look, I was up at Abandonment. I went on a long drive, wind up at Abandoned Mountain, and they doing construction up there. All that verifiable." Okay, I don't understand now. Child, he just trying to make him do it. That's what he was trying to make him. He was trying to make him snap. He even put Ben on watch for Miss Louise down there at the hospital. He asking Eddie why he ain't over at Abandoned Mountain like he told him to, and he's saying that he got that under control. And child, Pete sitting at the desk because he finna get ready to go and watch Miss Louise. He get him a text messages from Julius, and he act like a punk in Boys Town because he was happy to get that met, and he just was smiling, child. You got Kelly and Essie still waiting on Marcy to come out the bathroom. She finally does, and she said her stomach been in knots. Kelly offered some tea to her, child. It was some ginger tea, and for some reason, she remembered that Randall's old girlfriend used to be named Ginger, and she went to recalling that they had seen a girl not too long ago at a reunion, and then she was like, she wondered if she was with Randall, would that girl be going through that now? Child, it was just bullshit. You got Ben and Eddie. They had their little confrontation last week. Cause Ben is at no, not Ben. Yeah, Ben. Eddie's asking Ben, "Have you found out what I want you to find out?" Which is what for Claudia Ed, or what she, what her background story is. He say no. He say he got to go to the hospital because Stevenson put him on watch for Miss Louise. Eddie getting mad at him, telling him he's sorry, and all that old shit, child. Just they got into it. That's all I could say. Then we get down to the hospital, and Lucian offering Natalie coffee. She says she needs a drink. He told her she don't need no drink. She is so over everything. She had to get his man his credit and tell him he a good person. She love him, and she appreciate the fact that he didn't run off on her when he really could have. Now he looking at her like, shit, I need to get hold of some more of these damn pills. But she say, no, I have to give you your props. Everything I did to push you away, you end up staying with me, and I love you and appreciate you for that. I appreciate you coming in and helping me with my kids. He said, they're not your kids no more. They're our kids, and I'm here with you. I can't tell you everything gonna be all right with your son, but what I can tell you is I'll be here with you to the end. And I said, you better do that shit, Lucian. Andrew calls Lucian to tell him that Eddie up to something. He think Eddie trying to throw things off with Brad, and Lucian ain't he ain't been hooked up to the radio, so he didn't know nothing about what he was talking about. So Andrew told him that Randall and the baby is now missing. Brad down at the station being questioned, and Lucian say he too busy to deal with that, but he will check back in with him. Andrew also tells him Louise said Brad did it, and she is not in the hospital, and they sending somebody to watch her. Okay. Eddie come down to the hospital. He seen Natalie and start saying, he's sorry about it. She called Lucian over because she ain't here for Eddie bullshit and she don't like his ass. So he come over there because he was just right across the room. And he basically was telling Eddie to get your ass on away from around here. Eddie talking about he gonna be praying to Jesus for her son. And Lucian tell him to leave. Okay. Eddie get to talking about he gonna leave because he don't want to get shot in the chest no more. I guess he thought that Natalie didn't know that Lucian shot his ass, but she does, and it don't matter because we don't like you no way. But yeah, he did that, and so he get his ass on out. And Natalie did what Lucian did not appreciate, and I didn't appreciate it either. She went to talking about, why don't you kill his ass or do something with him, you FBI? But she's saying it out in the open, and like he told her, you're gonna have to put a cap on that mouth of yours because you're gonna get us killed. That's why I ain't want. Well, you're gonna get me killed and possibly you hurt. That's why I didn't want to tell you about it in the first place, because you got a problem with keeping your mouth closed. She say she going to keep her mouth closed. She from the hood. She know how to keep a secret and stuff like that. So he tell her to do that. Ben actually goes meet up with Julius. And he starts admiring that car, that red car that Julius got. He say he love that car. Julius offers for him to take it for a drive. Well, before they go on a drive, Julius asks him where Eddie think he is, and he said he slipped out. So Julius saying he needs somebody like Ben on his team, and what he need him to do is get rid of Eddie. Now Ben don't want to get rid of no Eddie. He don't want to do no type of murder. He just want to snort him some dope and make some extra change being a crooked cop. But he don't want to kill him. And basically Julius telling him that's what you're gonna have to do. It's for the betterment of us both that he's not here no more. But Ben talking about he don't think he can do it. And Ben say he a cop and someone got to go to jail. And Julius said he can't do it because that'll drag his cartel and him into the shit. What better person to do it than him, okay? Ben said he can do other things, but killing Eddie is going to be kind of extreme. Ben thought he would go he thought he was going to do other things and assumed, Julius was going to have other things for him to do. Child, Julius went to talking about he liked him and he touched his hand talking about he thought they'd be friends. Julius asked was Ben into guys, and of course Ben denied that he got I ain't gay, I got a girlfriend, but you sure giving me okay. Well, Ben say he can't kill Eddie, and Julius said he walking away from an extraordinary opportunity. I could pay you way more child a week than you get all year from this police department. He told him, that 44K a year you make ain't nothing compared to what I can do for you. And they got the wheels in Ben's head turning. And then he decided he was going to think about that for a minute. And Julius told him, well, I'll tell you why you think and keep the car. So he actually let the man keep the car. He told him, you're going to have to, being like, well, how you going to get home? You're going to take me home. You're going to take me home and just don't take this car to the police station and you'll be all right. But keep it. Think about it. Get to feel how it drive and stuff. This can be you. All you got to do is kill Eddie. Now, at the station, Steven's back interrogating Brad. He asking Brad if Brad killed Randall because he mad about his wife again. He tries to make Brad say he did it, but Brad not falling for that dumb shit, okay? He went so far to tell Brad his wife cheated and he wanted to put a bullet in his wife's head, and he didn't do it. So you trying to make him feel like he right there with you. So then they get to talking about Brad's military background. And if Brad suffered from PTSD. Child, all that happened on that scene was he kept pushing that Brad to where Brad actually had said, yes, I did it. And he think he got him because in the book of his mind, he done solved the case because he done broke this man and made him say it. But he didn't. And that takes us into episode 7 of season 3, The Wages of Sin. Now, like I said, he think he done broke him down, but he admitted to killing, but not to killing little baby Bradley. He was talking about he had to kill kids when he was in the military. He was instructed to do so, and if he didn't do it, he was going to wind up possibly putting himself and his unit at risk. So, boom, you didn't get him there. So then after that failed, Stevens tried to go another route. He went to talking about Brad as a man of faith and the Bible, and what would the Bible instruct him to do. But here's the thing. We ain't never heard Brad say he was no man of faith. I don't recall him ever saying that, so that didn't work either. If y'all remember Brad ever saying that he was a man of faith, then please put it down in the panty. But I know he ain't say that because I watched this shit and got total recall on that. I can't remember shit else, but I can remember this damn show here. Then he tried, I know your wife messing around with this black man hurt you and upset you, and you can talk to me. Brad said, ain't got nothing to do with that man being black. I was upset because she cheated with somebody else, period. So once again, you tried it and we denied it. Race card, usage, access denied. Now, Brad now is finally where we been at since he got to the interrogation room. He fed up. He said he done talking to him until he see his lawyer. I said, by time. Now, Stevens, once he hear that, he ain't got no choice but to back up. Okay? So he goes outside and he enlists the assistance of this guy named Jerome, the black cop, and tell him that, you know, just go in there and sit with him, see if it triggers anything. Once again, he's playing that black card because what he want him to go in there and do, he want him to go in there. He figured if he sit up in here looking at this black man, he might actually snap and say something. And Jerome, you's an ignorant motherfucker because you know that that's what he's hoping for, and you allowed it to happen because you went your ass in there to do the bidding. Child, we got Uncle Tom's all over, don't we? Now, let's go to Alex's house where Alex, Kelly, and Marcy still at, and I'm tired of this thing, too. Now, Marcy done had a change of heart. She no longer believes that Brad did, in fact, hurt Miss Louise and kidnap this baby and do anything to Randall. She said that phone call she got from him when she was in that bathroom seat, the way he sound, it made her rethink her position, and she no longer believes he did it. But see, they got Kelly there. And Kelly obviously is supposed to be playing devil's advocate, but bitch, no. Okay? She gonna say her mama always told her the wages of sin is death. 2 people committed this sin, and look at all of the mess that has come about that. Now, Kelly, girl, I like you most of the time, but girl, that wasn't for that scripture. That what you really was talking about, the story of Adam and Eve. You know, Randall, he ate from Alex's tree. Alex ate from here, and now it done caused a big chaos. Who wrote that part for her? Now, Tyler, you a better Bible study. Okay. And why you got such animosity against Brad? You mad at him because he ain't never try to holler at you or something? Because you are dead set on the fact that you feel like Brad is guilty. So what you got against Brad? Brad ain't never done nothing to you? Or is that the problem because he didn't? Well, Esperanza done called down there to the police station and she got superpowers or she came to the Obamas or something because they done told her that Brad is in the interrogation room, but the interrogation has stopped because he has now requested an attorney, and she tells them that. Now, here go Kelly. That must mean he guilty. Bitch, what? And you are African American? Girl, whatever. I was glad when Esperanza took your ass outside. And I'm going to give you a minute past this episode, Esperanza, because you about the one make the most sense. She take her outside and she tell her, Kelly, I don't believe Brad really did this. She said, think about who outside Brad and Marcy that despise what Alex and Randall did. Now, Kelly's sitting there playing like a bubble-headed white girl. She said, Alex, girl. Alex's parents. Remember Alex told us that she would do anything to protect her son from her parents? She said, if anybody did it, it was probably her parents got something to do with it. Now, Kelly don't want to believe this shit. I don't know. Kelly was getting on my nerve this season. Well, this episode. She then went on to say, now, look here. You know, Miss Louise said the man next door. Brad don't live next door and ain't lived next door for a little second now. Okay? But Rusty was next door. And she get to talk about, they got to do something because a baby life at stake. But this is where I had an issue with Miss Esperanza, because, see, you can get in everybody else's damn business, but now you worried about you can't get involved because it could cost you your job. But when you ran your ass down in that burger joint and told Natalie that Lucian was cheating on him with that girl Claudia, you didn't think that you was overstepping your boundaries then. When you tried to do a background search on this girl and get her fired, you didn't think you was doing too much then. But now all of a sudden, where a baby's life could be at stake, you all of a sudden now want to remember that you can't report everything because it could cost you your job. Girl, get the fuck on. I said a minute pass, not a full one. So, bitch. Now, Eddie sitting outside still in this neighborhood. And y'all know Esperanza can never resist an opportunity to talk to Eddie. She just can't resist it, honey. So she go over there because Alex is supposed to be Eddie's cousin, and asks where Virginia and Rusty live. She asked him which way he think that Alex left when she left out to go to her parents' house. Now, I know it's kind of strange that he tell you that he ain't no whole GPS. That shit was funny. He said, ain't no whole GPS. But, how would... He said he don't know where they stay. Now, that didn't fit together good because we know that they supposed to be related, right? And her parents that probably stayed in the same place all their life. You grew up with it. How you don't know where they stay at? But then again, you could be trying to protect Brad because you is down for your boys. When you down, you be down. So maybe you are indeed trying to protect Brad, because I think you know more than what you telling. And y'all it ain't no fool, y'all. Remember that. That's going to come back. Eddie going to know more than we think. Now, he started shit-talking Esperanza and Kelly, taunting them like he always do. To the point where Kelly can't take it no more. And she tell him, I ain't none of Essie. I ain't scared of you. Eddie said, girl, I don't even know why you talking to me. Because all the men you give, they be messed up. He said, you gotta be one bad mama jamma, bitch. Because you done made a black man move to Utah. And I'ma tell y'all, I holler because that was funny. Bitch, you run your men to states where we ain't known to really live, okay? Alex, we see her get dropped off in the middle of nowhere, and that driver saying he's sorry he can't take her further, but he got to do his deliveries on time in order for him to get paid. But again, he asking her, you pretty and stuff. You don't want to leave you out here. You sure you don't want me to make a phone call for you? And guess what? That dumb bitch don't. She talking about she'll be all right. All right, when them clowns get after your ass, you gonna wish you had. Now, let's go down to the hospital because Pete done woke up, child. And Tina, the nurse, done came in there seeing him up trying to move around, and she telling him, Now, she was a little bit forceful, if you ask me, but she telling him to lay back down because, see, you still got a bullet lodged in your chest, so I need you to, be cool. Now, he confused as to what didn't happen because he can't remember. She said, I don't know who shot you, but I know you were shot, and that's all I know. So Pete eventually falls back asleep, and in his sleep, all this shit came back to him. He got his ass up. Of course, his vitals are erratic, but he get on that phone and call Lucian. He tell Lucian everything, how Ben allowed him to be shot. Before he was shot, he had took a tape one over to Natalie house for him, and he gave one to the captain. And Lucian say, well, what did you see what was on the tape? And he said, yeah, I seen Ben shoot Eddie shoot Ben hand off. He said, well, when you gave it to Captain, what did Captain say? He said, Captain say he gonna take care of it. Then he sent me to the south side on a bicycle, and I got shot up. So he hearing all of this, but y'all remember, Lucian got his own thing going on because Joey is in that hospital about to die. Natalie, he gonna have to work double time to get her back right if this boy passed. And he just ain't here for that. So he tell him, look, I'm going to tend to all of this shit. Because he putting it together in his head. Now, Pete is scared because Pete done woke up and there's some strange man at the door, but he don't know him. And if they try to kill me on the south side, they'll kill me here in the hospital. But Lucia assures him that is FBI. You're going to be all right. Just relax, okay? I'll be to see you. We're going to get this thing taken care of. But in the meantime, in between time, rest your nerve, okay? Now, the nurse returns and see that them bottles is going off. And she gave him a sedative. But Pete talking about he not going to sleep. She said, oh, I bet you will. Now, as that medication is kicking in, he done called out to the nurse's station playing, talking about, I'm not asleep. She said, yes, you are. In 3, 2, 1. And this is where I began to get a little confused. Because is he asleep and dreaming? Or did Eddie walk through that door? I would think that if he had FBI protection, Lucian has put them up on to the people that don't need to be able to have access to him. That would be Ben. That would be Eddie. And that would be Stevens and Captain. Because the birds of a feather flock together. I don't know if that was a dream or not, but Eddie did come in that room. And I don't know, y'all. Now let's talk Natalie, because she's still down in the waiting room waiting to see about Joey. The doc comes out, and to one family he break news that obviously was not of the best, because them folks broke down as they was leaving. Now he goes over to Natalie and he tell her, look, things ain't going right with Joey right now. He has like a 12% chance of making it. If he can survive through the night, then his chances will increase. He said he was a very healthy boy. He said this may not be the best time for me to broach this conversation. And see, Lucia knew where it was going. He stepped in and he was trying to stop it, but see, Natalie wanted to know. So Lucia said he finna talk to you about organ donation. The doc said again, he healthy and he has organs that possibly could save lives. 12 of them I can name right here in this hospital. Lucian went on to say, you know, when I was in battle, I lost a lot of good men, because we as black people, we don't really do that donation thing of the organs, okay? We born with it, we leave with it, okay? Or if you're going to take it out, you're going to throw it away, burn it up or something, you ain't doing nothing with it. But most of us leave with it, okay? Now, Natalie began to ask, of these kids here in need, how many black? He said he ain't know. She said, well, you need to go find out, because what you're not going to do, you're not going to use my son to save some rich white uppity kid up in here. She said, now, if you go find out who will be the recipient of my son's organs, we can have a conversation about this, but you ain't going to just take my son's organs. Now, y'all get why she's saying it, right? Lucian just put her up on that many blacks die because we as black people don't donate. If you want her son good organs, if he happen to pass away, she would like to know that they're going to a black kid, because he just told her that many blacks die because we don't donate organs. Okay? Child, the last scene of the night, we finally seen Randall. Now, he's still in that doggone box, but he bloody. I don't know how he got bloody, but he bloody. And we see this, like, they basically dropped his ass off in the middle of the woods. Now, you know Randall in that motherfucking box screaming for dear life. But he hear Rusty saying something about get the baby, and hear the baby cry. And that really put him in a crazy mode, to the point to where he actually bust out this damn box. Child, yes, he got his superhero on. And as soon as he got his superhero on and bust out that box, he caught a shovel to the face, and that was the end of the episode. That's it, y'all. That's 6 and 7 in a row. I love this show. I don't want to start disliking this show, but I'm sure getting tired of this. Ain't y'all tired? Anyway, y'all, that's all that happened. I mean, shit, bitch. I ain't got nothing else to talk about. So, with that being said, in the meantime, in between time, please, before I get into my final phrase that pays, y'all do know Fuck Shit Friday is dependent upon what y'all do, right? I don't go out and, y'all know, I be hearing celebrity news here and there, but I'm not really vested. That's not my forte on here. I leave that to people like Beautiful Soul Speaks, you know, and things like that. Ladies that I know that like to get in celebrity business and report it to you, you know, as soon as they get it, you know. That's not really how I do things, and it really ain't what I do over here. But I do discuss celebrity shit sometimes when it piques my interest. And with Fuck Shit Friday and Shit Talking Saturday, those are dependent upon if you send me or put down in my comments. And y'all know I read every comment, and I just about reply to every comment. Even when I gotta cuss a bitch out, send a message to her, then block her ass, I'm still gonna respond. So if y'all want a Fuck Shit Friday or a Shit Talking Saturday, you have to give me the information. My information to contact me, if you don't want to put it in the comments, I have an email address I put in every description box of my videos. y'all can write me. We ain't got to talk about celebrity stuff neither. It can be whatever. If you want to ask me some stuff, about myself, or if you want to ask me something in relation to something that you may be going through, hit that email and let me know. And also in the email, let me know if it's okay for me to say your name, because if not, I always can make up a name for you and just still discuss what it is, and you know what I'm talking about. So if y'all want to Fuck Shit Friday, then you better let me know, because right now I have 2 more videos and then I'm gone until next week again, and that's How to Get Away with Murder and Queen Sugar. So if you want something over the weekend or something you can kiki with, because y'all know my ass is crazy and everything, so you would have to email me or put it in the comment section what you would like to hear my thoughts and opinions on, and I'll be more than happy to do it. If you don't give me anything, then I don't do the video. That's the one thing you all control on this channel. You control what I talk about on Fuck Shit Friday or Shit Talking Saturday. So it's up to you guys. Now, with that being said, now, in the meantime, in between time, please like the video, comment on the video if you would like, and share the video with someone if you're so inclined to. And I will see you guys back tomorrow for Queen Sugar and last week's How to Get Away with Murder. Then you'll see me the next day for Thursday night's episode of How to Get Away with Murder. So y'all have a good week, if I don't do no more than that with you, and have a good day. I'm finna go and chill out for a little while, have myself a couple, 2, 3 drinks, and wait on Queen Sugar to come on. Peace. Ooh, child, I gotta go to that nail shop. I'm going, y'all. Bye.